Today we are reacting to Gentle Parenting Crisis. Let's get into the video, Coach.
You're dead. Oh my God! Leland, do you know how grounded you are?
Grounded? That's all he's getting? I think Leland...
These niggas are too nice, nigga. That's the problem with this little nigga. These niggas are too nice. Well, I'm telling you. Back in my day, that nigga would've got kicked. Fuck is you doing, little nigga?
It's a little bit more than just the grounding.
You just busted up
This
Wendy
little nigga
TV!
would've got a full punch
Leland, the TV? Leland.
across the house, bro. They said punishment. That's why he doing this shit to y'all niggas. You niggas are too nice. You niggas are too fucking nice. He already know, like, oh, I'm just gonna be in my room for a couple of days. That's not nothing. I'm finna come back out causing chaos, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I'm finna be putting holes in walls, breaking the front door down. Punishment.
Tag off yet!
No, Leanna, don't touch it.
There's two of them?
Now we got two busted TVs.
Get Leland.
He broke two?
Leland, give me the hammer. Give me the hammer.
Nah, this gotta be a skit.
Now
This
somebody
gotta be
hold
a
me
skit.
back, bro. Hold me back, bro.
This
Hold
gotta
me
be a
back, bro.
skit. Ain't no way Dad didn't toss a little bro out the window yet. Like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
This is your
1 week, just 1 week with a black family. Not even a black family. Just a black auntie. And you'll see how Leland straightens right up. I mean, he's probably gonna turn into an upstanding citizen.
Man, straight A student. He would have been the top of his class. Damn guy, he would have been the top of his class.
After seeing so
bro.
many clips online that just had me straight out baffled,
Smack
I think
them,
it's about
sis.
time we address the topic of parenting. Specifically, gentle parenting versus harsh parenting. And it's not just gonna be strictly my opinion. Of course, we're gonna have some science-based facts and sprinkle some real psychology in there. But first, let's watch some clips of these kids who are obviously a byproduct of bad parenting. And just a heads up, we're starting off pretty strong because these first couple of kids are serial killers to be.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A murderer because I like killing. My brain tells me if I like killing. I like killing because when I
Hold on, wait. What the hell did the one buddy say?
Heads up, we're starting off pretty strong because
All right, I'm gonna let y'all know how I'm gonna respond to my son saying he wanna be a murderer. I would have told his little ass, like, nigga. I would have took his ass to one of those mental health clinic, a therapist. He would have had to go. He a menace to society, a menace to the household.
first couple of kids
And I
are
would have whooped his ass.
serial
before he
killers
left.
to be.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
a murderer because I like killing. My brain tells me if I like killing. I like killing because
Yeah, as soon as I see the video, as soon as I see this, I wouldn't even continue playing it. As soon as I got home, put your clothes on. Put your clothes on!
watched
Yeah,
my
bro. Put your clothes on,
killing
nigga.
show.
You coming with me.
When I first watched my grown-up killing show, so whoever this kid's parents are, they're not protecting him from the exposure to violence. And it's crazy because he literally calls it a grown-up killing show. So he knows he's not supposed to watch it. He's aware of the things that are meant for adults and the things that are meant for kids.
myself started to like killing, and then my brain started to like tell me what to do with killing in it. So
Okay.
I like murders and I like killing in my life. I'm gonna kill everybody in the world except for my family because they just didn't do anything to me. I just like killing.
So what the hell everybody else do? Why the hell you want to kill everybody else for, my nigga? Goddamn. Nobody else get the pass, my nigga? That's tough.
So just any type of person, it doesn't matter. What about me?
Yeah.
Even me?
No. No, not even my teachers either.
Okay, because I'm the first person that you told this. Am I? Yeah?
You already know not to tell mom and dad this. Little buddy would have got put up right there. And then he'll be like, yeah, mom and dad's on that list now, too.
I just like
Oh,
killing.
God. Mom
So
and
what are you
dad
gonna
is
be
on that
again when you
list
grow
now,
up?
A
too.
murderer.
A murderer.
Bye.
A couple years from now, they're gonna come out with a documentary. They're gonna be like, oh, he never showed any signs. He was always a nice,
Nigga,
innocent kid.
he was showing signs from a very young age. Running around the house playing with knives. He broke into the gun cabinet once. Yeah, bro. That's the type of kid you gotta check his backpack before he get in the school building for sure. Full body pat down. Yeah, that's him right there.
Brief intermission, y'all. I'm here with an opportunity for y'all to make money doing something you probably already do. Play games on your phone. And look,
I don't even look at my phone, my nigga. That's dead.
It's cool.
go on screen or hit the link.
That's not cool.
Huh?
It's not cool to be bad.
It is cool. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm just trying to be like my idol,
Who your idol?
King Von.
What the?
Why can't you stay
thought he was
organised?
cool,
I've
huh?
experienced this myself, and it's called chronic
This
impulse
nigga thought he
control,
was
where you
cool saying
prioritize
some dumb shit like that. Huh?
But King Von. And what happened? How did King Von end up?
But guess what? Quite a runaway. Ain't safe though.
Yeah, this new generation might officially be cooked. He wants to be like his idol, King Von. And honestly, I'm not surprised by that because the way that King Von
Hell
is glorified in
no.
this generation is insane. People got so tired of rappers faking their gangster lifestyle in their raps that when an actual serial killer, yes, a serial killer, hopped on the scene and started rapping, everyone fell in love with him because he was being authentic. But that doesn't excuse the fact that he was a serial killer and probably a drug addict. How can you let your kid roam around in the streets with these type of aspirations, this type of mindset, and you just let it carry on? And the saddest
Damn,
part
my
is,
nigga,
even though the guys in
everybody
that clip
has
were trying to give
goals.
him guidance,
Yeah, my nigga.
there's definitely adults out there who will take advantage of that way of
Oh, hell
thinking
no.
and probably use that kid to commit crimes, or at least introduce him to a life of crime. And those last two clips really
see nothing
show you
wrong with
the
that.
importance of parenting. Because whether you're a little sheltered white kid who grew up in the suburbs and gets to rock brands like Columbia, or you're a young black kid who grew up in and got exposed to street culture pretty early on, depending on the type of parenting you receive, you can turn out the same regardless of environment. But now that we've watched those clips, it's time to go over popular psychologist Dr. Diana Barman's 4 categories of parenting: authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, neglectful. Now, right about now, you're probably thinking, 4D, you just hit us with a bunch of words. What do they actually mean? So authoritative parenting is very engaged. The parent will set clear boundaries with clear explanations as to why those boundaries are set. They have high expectations and they foster an environment where the child can be independent. Now, authoritarian parenting, on the other hand, is more strict, demanding. It's closer to like a power trip. Think of parents who tell you to do something without providing any explanation, even if it doesn't make any sense to you. The my way or the highway
Yeah.
control freaks.
This right here is me. The my way.
These
or
are the
the
parents who
highway.
control their kids' behavior through coercion. So using their position of power, using threats of punishment, not allowing room for dialogue and open communication, thus stifling independence. Now, on the other side of the coin, we have permissive parenting. This form of parenting is very loving and warm, but has low demands. These type of parents will make their kids feel loved, but not really provide a structured program. So very few rules and guidelines, very little self-control. And then last and definitely least,
I grew up getting raised in between the middle of the last two. The controlling mixed in with a little bit of, I can do whatever the fuck I want, really. It's just a little strict, nothing too serious.
neglectful parenting. This is when the parents are just completely uninvolved in their kids' lives. No structure, bare minimum supervision, no emotional support, disengaged, and honestly disinterested. These are the type of parents who are kind of just there. Now, obviously, I don't want to overload you guys with all these terms, but a simple way to think about it is gentle parenting versus harsh parenting. And when these two types of parenting styles are taken to an extreme or not executed properly, you usually end up with situations like these.
My nigga ain't playing, nigga, stop playing. Hey, nigga, what the fuck, nigga, stop smoking weed in my store, nigga. Hit that again, bro. Show where we from, nigga.
See, that right there would be a prime example of neglectful parenting, because that kid is basically being raised by the streets.
I ain't gonna lie. That's how I was. But it wasn't like that. I definitely get my ass whooped for sure, but shit. I'll go somewhere else and then I'm free. I come back home, I'm still free too, but shit, it's a different type of freedom. I like my shit like that, but I loved it at home. I loved it away from home too, shit.
What the hell are you doing?
That's what you get for putting me in timeout, bitch. I ain't cleaning.
He would have got punched. He would have got grabbed up, punched.
Now that video was AI, but I included it because it gave me a little chuckle. But trust me, there are parents who are definitely dealing with stuff like this and even worse. And I think one part that I haven't given enough attention to about this whole topic is that because it gave me a little chuckle, but trust me, there are parents who are definitely dealing with stuff like this and even worse. And I think one part that I haven't given enough attention to about this whole topic is that these parents who don't properly parent their kids are ultimately doing them a huge disfavor. Because whether you take gentle parenting too far and your kids end up walking all over you, or you take harsh parenting too far and your kids end up being sneaky and doing things behind your back, both avenues lead to really negative outcomes. And I'm gonna give you just a few examples of this, starting with this kid.
He got his ass whooped.
He was literally throwing rocks at his mom's car's windshield while his siblings were in the car. And after this video went viral, he got taken by DHS and ended up in foster care. And remember how I said bad parenting ultimately leads to the detriment of the kid? Well, this is him now.
Hi, Mom. I wanted to say I love you.
That's tough. Now, this is a real sad situation. He put himself there now.
I love you, Mom. You was right. Y'all is the only family I got. You've been the only one that's been there for me.
What happened to him?
You told the kids and me, I said I love them. You kept telling me to stop, and I didn't. You kept telling me, and I didn't listen. You might not hear from me no more. I just wanted to let you know I love you.
The kid's foster parent literally ended up abusing him. And the crazier part is his mom ended up starting a GoFundMe so she could afford to get legal help to get him back from foster care. But this whole situation could have been avoided with better parenting. And look, I'm not trying to sound insensitive because I know parenting is hard and a lot of people don't have the time and resources to properly parent how they would like to. But at the same time, don't take on a responsibility you're not ready for. This world already has enough weird, sick people. And a lot of times, these people's issues start from unresolved childhood trauma, which often stems from bad parenting. And I mean, you don't even have to take my word for it. We already have a recent example in Nick Reiner.
By the time Nick Reiner was born in 1993, his parents were already among the Hollywood elites. Nick was the middle child, but by his own admission, grew up feeling like the bond between himself and his father was much weaker than the bonds between his father and his siblings. Despite being brought up in a luxurious childhood that many of us only dreamt of, Nick Reiner first got sent to drug rehab at just the age of 15. Between then and the age of 19, while most kids his age were navigating through high school, Nick would be in and out of rehab an additional 17 or 18 times. In later interviews, Nick said that his parents chose to exercise tough love when Nick was at the peak of his addiction.
And just to sum up his story, he spends the majority of his life battling addiction, and then at some point he arrives at a breaking point where he murders both of his parents. Nick Reiner and other people who have studied his life after this tragic incident both admit that his childhood had a lot to do with why he committed such a heinous crime. And look, my goal with this video is to simply inform. I'm not trying to act like I cracked the code to parenting. Parenting doesn't come with a manual. It's not one size fits all. Every kid is different. Some kids have challenging temperaments that don't respond to gentle techniques. techniques. Other kids, you can give them instructions once or twice and they'll do it with no problem. I think the first and biggest step is actually wanting to be a good parent. And then from there, it's really about figuring out the right balance of gentle and harsh parenting that works for your kid.
Okay, first off, this video is AI, so don't come for me in my comments. But I'm going to tell you what to do anyway. If you're new here, I'm the indomitable black man. I have over a decade of professional child care experience working in schools, working at homes, and working in the community. I'm a former middle school teacher at a Title I school, special education. I'm a former registered behavioral technician, and now I'm a parent coach. First thing you want to do in a situation like this is stop reporting. Second thing you want to do is stay calm. Third thing you want to do is remove them from things that are breakable, like a TV or toys or glasses. If there's around something that could break, remove them from it. It's okay. Take something from their hand. It's okay if it's small. Gently but firmly usher them into a room of the house that doesn't have anything they can break. 4, if you have been working with your child in self-regulation and co-regulation and y'all have been practicing it, prompt them to use those tools and skills. However, if you have not been practicing that, now is not the time to teach it. However, when they do calm down, then you want to start teaching that self-regulation and co-regulation with them.
But with that being said, if you made it this far, I appreciate you for watching. Go ahead.
I'm make sure I remember that for when I get my kids. Let me go ahead and subscribe to Buddy. That was a good video too. I fuck with it, coach. And alright, my niggas, I'm gonna talk to y'all niggas later, coach.